What's the good word, all my fitness fanatics and gym junkies? It's your boy Good Cop, No Donut, welcoming you all to a brand new year. It is 2020. We are officially living in the future, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you've all started your year off with some sort of positive momentum and keep it going. Keep your butts in the gym, or at least keep them off the couch. Do something somewhat active on a daily basis. That being said, I had a thought that crossed my mind, and I wanted to just discuss the importance of our health, both physically and mentally. And I wanted to start by giving you a real life example of what occurred in my life in the last 8 or 9 months, which is why I haven't really been active on social media or in any social setting lately. So, back in February of 2019, last year, my father was unfortunately diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Now, my dad was a career smoker. He smoked for the better half of 55 to 60 years, and I'm not even exaggerating. On top of that, he didn't exercise or work out consistently at all, especially from his midlife on. And he had a pretty poor diet. He never really ate healthy throughout his life. Factoring all that in with age, it led to a lot of his physical ailments and the deterioration of his health. My dad was a warrior. He's the toughest man I know, and as hard as he fought, his battle did come to an end back in June. Now, on the flip side, in May of last year, my mother unfortunately suffered from a severe hemorrhagic stroke. Now, unlike my dad, my mom was actually a very healthy individual. She worked out on a daily basis and was very consistent with exercise. Now, I know Filipinos are known for their delicious dishes, but she was very health conscious and kept a pretty healthy diet throughout her life. She never smoked, except for the secondhand smoke from my dad over the years. She never touched a drug in her life, and she drank alcohol maybe less than a handful of times. She was 14 years younger than my dad, so she wasn't old, and she was retired, so she wasn't overworking during the weeks. So she took care of herself. Something still caused her to have health issues. She did survive, and I'm fortunate enough to say that she's having a great recovery up until this day. Now, with all that being said, I want to bring up 2 points, and it's going to be from hindsight. Now, maybe if my dad didn't smoke at all or smoke significantly less in his lifetime, exercised and worked out on a consistent basis, and had a better balanced diet, maybe he wouldn't have had cancer. Or maybe he would have had a better fighting chance to live longer or go into remission if his body was healthier. As for my mom, I believe that she survived and is recovering at a rapid rate due to the fact that she took care of herself over the years and lived somewhat of a healthy lifestyle. That being said, if you look at her circumstances, she did take all these preventative measures over the years to live healthier and live longer. What she failed to realize is that our health isn't just about our physical, it's also about our mental and our emotional state. And up until this day, the doctors still don't know the exact cause for my mom's stroke. But everything that I've read and all the research that I've done point to one factor, and that's stress. Stress is a silent killer. We could be as physically aesthetic, strong, muscular, big, fast, endured like a superhero, but if our mental and our emotional state isn't up to par, then we very well are just as unhealthy as a person that smokes, drinks, does drugs, and doesn't exercise and eats poorly. Now, I'm not going to go down a list of how to keep yourself mentally and emotionally stable, because most of us know what we need to do. What I am going to tell you is that we need to keep our mental and emotional well-being just as healthy as our physical. For me, I get my mental health and wellness from lifting weights and going to the gym or kickboxing, hitting the bag, getting my body moving. But for some people, it could be as simple as picking up an artistic or creative hobby, playing video games or reading a book or spending time with family and friends. Now, my challenge to you for 2020 is to remember the importance of exercising your mind and your soul as much as your physical. So that being said, stay fit, America. And remember, your mental and your emotional is just as important as your physical. Stay healthy. Oh, and I wanted to make one end note to clarify that it is pretty damn difficult and nearly impossible to live a completely stress-free life. We're all going to have our adversities and our challenges throughout our lifetime. In my mom's situation, unfortunately, there wasn't really much she could do for her mental and emotional state. It is what it is. What's important is that we realize the signs and that we do something when there is a problem. That being said, take a step back from life every now and then and enjoy it, because our mental is just as important as our physical. Stay fit.